The stage is set for a historic event. On September 10th, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris will face off in what could be the most intense debate of 2024 election season. But here's the real question. Can Kamala outwit Trump's chaotic, hard-hitting style, or will she fall into the same traps as his past opponents? Trump dominates debates like a reality TV show, using insults, unpredictability, and sheer presence to overwhelm. Will Harris's sharp, calm demeanor hold up against Trump's relentless tactics? Or will Trump's experience as the ultimate debate brawler hand him yet another victory? Let's understand why Trump could walk away victorious once again. Trump's go-to debate move is the Gish Gallop, overwhelming opponents with a flood of arguments, many irrelevant or false. This leaves opponents scrambling, and the audience too bogged down to process it all. Paired with his authoritarian style, Trump aims to dominate and humiliate.
I know you're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to have a leader that is
real
principled.
tough.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to the presidency.
Let's see. I'm at 42 and you're at 3, so far I'm doing better.
Doesn't matter.
We've seen him do it before. He interrupts.
Folks, do you have any idea what this clown's doing?
He talks over the moderator. He refuses to play by the rules.
Why wouldn't you answer that
because
question?
the question is,
radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen,
But this time, the mute button could change all of that. Will it rein in his aggression or simply amplify it? Some believe the mute button might actually help Trump appear less abrasive and more polite. However, Trump's debate strategy doesn't end with over-talking. His insults have become his hallmark. Remember Lion Ted, Little Marco, or even Crooked Hillary?
Lion Ted. What's your name? My name's Lion Ted Cruz.
Little Marco.
How would you spell that? L-Y-E-N. Lion.
Crooked Hillary, fuck. She's been crooked from the beginning.
Trump's jabs hit opponents' vulnerabilities and distract from his own. He's ruthless, attacking not just policies but appearances, family, and even personal trauma. He's gone after Ben Carson's mental health and floated conspiracy theories about Ted Cruz's father.
So he said he has pathological disease. Now, if you're pathological, there's no cure for that, folks.
Trump hits below the belt, whether the audience or moderators like it or not. Trump excels at counterpunching. He interrupts, throws in sarcasm, and pulls focus from his opponent. His goal? Knock his rival off balance, make them look weak, and steal the spotlight. We saw this in 2024 when Biden faced Trump. He was often overwhelmed. Trump seized on Biden's stumbles, delivering cutting comebacks like,
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
For Trump, a debate isn't just a political platform. It's a reality TV show. And in his mind, he's the star. Trump crafts narratives, uses catchy slogans, and stirs up drama. Phrases like, build the wall and make America great again stick because they're simple and memorable. Trump knows how to keep the spotlight on himself, attacking not just opponents but moderators too. When things don't go his way, he flips the script. This tactic ensures he's the center of attention, avoiding tough questions in the process. However, Trump's strategies aren't without flaws. His reliance on the same insults and drama makes him predictable. When he faced Biden, his tactics had lost their shock value. And while his insults and jabs work in a crowded Republican primary, they start to falter when he's up against a single opponent in a high-stakes, one-on-one debate. While his style may win headlines, his policy depth often falls short. Donald Trump didn't just participate in the 2024 debates, he owned them. He left Biden flustered and off balance, controlling the narrative from the start. Let's break down his winning tactics. Trump played to his strength, unpredictability. While Biden stuck to traditional talking points, Trump hit hard with rapid-fire attacks. His aggression, applied strategically, kept Biden on the defensive. Throughout the 90 minutes, Biden struggled to recover from Trump's relentless jabs and insults. One of Trump's key strategies was overwhelming Biden with half-truths, accusations, and irrelevant claims. This wasn't about facts. It was about keeping Biden stumbling. The more chaotic the debate became, the more it worked in Trump's favor. Trump hammered Biden's vulnerabilities, particularly his age and mental sharpness. Comments like, "I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence, and I don't think he did either," reinforced the narrative that Biden was too old and frail to lead. Trump's force of personality deflected Biden's attempts to attack Trump on immigration or the economy. Whether through interruptions or exaggerated facial expressions, Trump knew how to get under Biden's skin. He wasn't just debating, he was baiting Biden, and Biden fell for it. Surprisingly, Trump showed restraint at times. Instead of constantly attacking, he allowed Biden's missteps to speak for themselves. This disciplined approach contrasted sharply with the chaotic Trump of previous debates, showing he could control the room without always being on the offensive. For Trump, the debate was a reality TV show with him as the star. From quick comebacks to dramatic facial expressions, he framed himself as the strong, decisive leader and cast Biden as out of touch. Trump's win didn't come from policy discussions or facts. It came from controlling the stage, exploiting Biden's weaknesses, and playing to his strengths as a showman. In the perception battle, Trump proved that the best plan doesn't win debates. They're won by dominating the room. After dominating Biden in the 2024 debates, Trump is preparing for a totally different opponent, and he's leaving nothing to chance. What's his game plan this time? Well, Trump started out by hinting that he might pull out of the upcoming debate against Harris, citing frustrations with ABC News. After watching the network's Sunday programs, Trump expressed his dissatisfaction, calling ABC the single worst network for unfairness. At a campaign stop in Falls Church, Virginia, Trump suggested that ABC should be shut out and questioned the network's objectivity. Surprisingly, he praised CNN, noting they were fair during his first debate with President Biden. Referring to the hostility he observed on ABC, Trump raised doubts about participating in the debate. "Let's do it with another network. I want to do that," he declared, confident in his past debate performances. But, despite his complaints, Trump will still be standing opposite Harris on September 10th. He downplayed the need for intense preparation. With hours until the showdown, he shrugged off concerns, saying, "There's not a lot to do." Why Trump would win against Harris on debate stage? Looking at his past debates, here's what Trump might do. Harris is known for her sharp, calm demeanor as a prosecutor, and she won't be easy to fluster like Biden was. Trump needs a new approach, focusing on her strengths and turning them into weaknesses. While Harris's debate skills are strong, Trump can exploit the perception that she's too scripted or robotic. He can push her out of her comfort zone, forcing her off script. The more unpredictable the debate, the more she'll struggle. Trump's strategy could also center on painting Harris as part of the Washington elite disconnected from everyday Americans. He can hit hard on inflation, crime, and immigration, tying her to policies that have frustrated many voters. Expect Trump to attack her record as California's Attorney General, especially her controversial handling of criminal justice reform. Debating a female opponent brings a new dynamic. Trump should be aware Harris could use gender to flip the script, turning his attacks against him. Trump excels at crafting narratives. In this debate, he can position himself as the outsider who became president and got results while casting Harris as a continuation of ineffective leadership. Trump can also highlight his past economic successes and contrast them with what he'll call Harris's failures on inflation, unemployment, and the border. This can convince voters that while Harris talks, Trump delivers. While Harris may attack his character or leadership, Trump is ready to flip the conversation and make her defend her record. By focusing on her role in the Biden administration's policies, Trump can quickly shift the spotlight onto Harris's perceived failures. Expect him to double down on divisive issues like defunding the police and immigration, using these topics as wedges to weaken Harris's appeal to moderate voters. Trump's debate tactics are relentless, and that's exactly what gives him the edge. Kamala Harris may be sharp and composed, but no one has fully countered Trump's ability to overwhelm, distract, and dominate the conversation. His aggressive, fast-paced approach leaves opponents scrambling, and Kamala won't be immune to that. Trump will likely exploit her weaknesses, from her policy record to her role in the Biden administration, while sidestepping his own vulnerabilities. In the end, debates are won by who controls the narrative, and that's Trump's specialty. We can expect him to emerge victorious, not through policy depth, but by sheer force of personality. What do you think? Will Trump's debate strategies work in 2024, or is it time for him to switch it up?